Hello and a very warm welcome viewers. You're watching our special presentation on India's digital economy. India is at the cusp of a digital revolution powered by the increasing broadband and internet penetration, exponential data uptake, and the government's focus on digitalisation and increasing trend of technology adoption across industries. This revolution is likely to generate new growth avenues, boost industrial productivity, and has the potential to transform the socio-economic fabric of the country. Surely, this decade will be India's techade. Indian economy has been surprisingly resilient to external shocks posed by Russia's war on Ukraine and interest rate tightening by the US Federal Reserve, despite higher energy prices and a stronger US dollar. While major economies like the US and China are expected to show extremely slow growth in 2023, the Indian economy is expected to grow by 6.1%. If the trend holds true, India is currently en route to becoming one of the fastest growing economies in the world by next year. The growth is propelled forward by economic policy reforms, a young workforce, and infrastructure investments by the government and private sector. The Reserve Bank of India remains positive on the country's growth outlook and expects inflation to cool, as well as a lift-off in the economy from both domestic demand and foreign investment as global investors diversify. India can create up to $1 trillion of economic value from the digital economy in 2025, with half of the opportunity originating in new digital ecosystems. India is the second largest online market in the world, just behind China. India has pioneered uniquely innovative digital projects, implemented population-scale transformational projects, and ensured digital inclusion with an objective of providing affordable access to digital services to all citizens. India's digital transformation journey has left an indelible mark in all walks of life and is ensuring digital access, digital delivery of services, and digital inclusion of all based on technology that is sustainable, affordable, and transformative. Today, India boasts of the world's third highest number of startups, with new unicorns sprouting almost every week. During the last couple of years, Digital India has played a significant role in the nation's resilient response to the deadly pandemic. Digital technologies have enabled the government to reach remote parts of the country at the click of a button. Post the pandemic, India has emerged as the preeminent nation in the use of technology for a resilient economy and for people-centric governance. At present, there are a total of 692 million active internet users in India, including 351 million from rural India and 341 from urban India. There will be 900 million internet users in India by 2025. Around 346 million Indians are engaged in online transactions, including e-commerce and digital payments. India is expected to have about 1 billion smartphone users by 2026. India currently has about 750 million smartphone users. And the country is expected to be the second largest smartphone manufacturer in the next 5 years. India's information technology sector is set to become a $227 billion industry, registering a 15.5% growth, which is the highest in over a decade. The industry added 4.5 lakh new jobs to take the overall direct employees to 50 lakh people. Indian digital economy has the potential to reach $1 trillion by the year 2025, with 5G being the key catalyst that will fuel this growth. Bringing a new era in technology, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the 5G telecom services in India. The technology seeks to provide seamless coverage, high data rate, low latency, and highly reliable communication system. 5G services are also expected to play a major role to achieve the economic goal of making India a $5 trillion economy by 2024-25. The Indian economy will be greatly impacted by the investments made by telecom service providers, who will launch 5G services in major cities and expand them throughout the entire nation in the following years.
फाइव जी को लेकर भारत के प्रयासों का एक और संदेश है, नया भारत। टेक्नोलॉजी का सिर्फ कंज्यूमर बनकर नहीं रहेगा, बल्कि भारत उस टेक्नोलॉजी के विकास में, उसके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में बहुत बड़ी एक्टिव भूमिका निभाएगा। भविष्य की वायरलेस टेक्नोलॉजी को डिजाइन करने में, उससे जुड़ी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में भारत की बड़ी भूमिका होगी। 2G, 3G, 4G के समय भारत टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए दूसरे देशों पर निर्भर रहा, लेकिन 5G के साथ भारत ने नया इतिहास रच दिया है। 5G के साथ भारत पहली बार टेलीकॉम टेक्नोलॉजी में ग्लोबल स्टैंडर्ड तय कर रहा है, भारत लीड कर रहा है।
For consumers, 5G promises high data speeds over 4G. At its peak, internet speeds on 5G could touch 10 Gbps compared to 100 Mbps peak of 4G. 5G will also usher in the era of technology advances in the country, such as virtual reality, augmented reality, and much more. These technologies will have end-to-end effect on multiple sectors: healthcare, agriculture, education, disaster management, and others. 5G will also enable new services and products powered by Internet of Things and technology. The advanced abilities offered by 5G networks will also drive new business models. The arrival of 5G will also transform the transportation and mobility sector. Using 5G, a network of electric vehicles and charging stations can be established to help maximize the cost effectiveness of the EV ecosystem. 5G technology will give a boost to the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Next generation 5G technology will also have an impact on the way of production and distribution of goods. Applications of 5G in the manufacturing sector include reduced costs, lower downtime, minimum wastage, and improved productivity.
Telecom technology stack is today available. Infrastructure is today practically available all across the country. In our thought process, we put 700 megahertz for 5G rollout, because 700 megahertz has a very long reach, very wide reach. If you are having only millimeter wave based 5G rollout, then the amount of infrastructure that you need will probably be almost 50x, 50 times what we have today. With 700 megahertz rollout, we would be able to leverage the existing infrastructure, the towers which are already set up in the country, which are practically covering a very large part of the country already. Right. Those same towers, that same infrastructure can be used for a better technology now. Right? So that's why we are very confident that in a very short period of time, we should be able to cover the entire country.
The launch of 5G is going to have a positive impact on the businesses and economy in general in India, which is one of the largest digital economies in the world, by having nearly ubiquitous access to high bandwidth in almost every part of the country. This will not only improve the consumer experience in entertainment, gaming, or retail, but also help the industries by sheer availability of high bandwidth, and also allowing them to have this feature of private networks that will make it easier for implementation of Internet of Things, that brings higher automation and allows the devices to talk to each other within the enterprise or the large factory setting.
5G is also expected to bring the logistics cost to 5% from 13 to 14% at present.
we believe 5G will play an important role in reshaping the logistic industry. 5G will provide new ecosystem to the startups and companies in kickstarting Logistics 4.0. It will bring transparency and visibility of material flow throughout the supply chain. I will take you to an example where 5G benefit different stakeholders in the supply chain. If we install a camera in a truck and store their data on a server on a cloud, then logistic companies lower their insurance premium. Government can identify black spots and can reduce mortality on roads. Transport company can evaluate the driver's behavior and reward good drivers. Drivers who knows that they are continuously being monitored will drive as per rules and regulation. Finally, the customers, they are assured their material is in safe hands.
5G will also have a big impact in the safety and surveillance sector. 5G technology and its applications will enable remote control over disaster-hit areas, live 4K feed from HD cameras installed in public spaces, and much more. It will also help in minimizing the role of humans in dangerous industrial operations, such as deep-sea mines and offshore activities. 5G will offer a channel for automation to aid billions of people and industries with their wireless connectivity to develop creative solutions at scale. The startup ecosystem is rich in unicorns focused on fintech, healthcare, education, technology, logistics, e-commerce, online marketplaces, gaming, and software as a service-based tools, which all stand to benefit from the 5G rollout.
Faster data transfers, 5G will empower startups in multiple domains, autotech, live streaming, edutech, gaming, etc. to offer significantly better consumer experience. From an autotech point of view, with 5G rollout, Indian cities will be able to implement smart AI-led traffic management solutions, smart parking systems, faster accidental reporting, and live tracking of highways, leading to safer Indian roads.
Despite rising adoption of digital technologies and the IT industry, India's digital divide is deep and creating economic disparities between those who can afford technology and those who cannot, thereby affecting the country's overall digital growth. To bridge this divide, the government introduced the Digital India Initiative, covering various programs such as e-governance, mobile e-health services, and digital finance for digital inclusiveness. In recent years, government's Digital India Initiative has helped millions plug into new digital technologies as internet access expands to distant areas. One of them is a payment base that is transforming the way retail business is transacted in vast rural areas and small towns where more than 2/3 of population lives. The public and private sectors are both propelling digital consumption growth. The government has enrolled more than 1.2 billion Indians in its biometric digital identity program, Aadhaar, and brought more than 10 million businesses onto a common digital platform through goods and services tax. Competitive offerings by telecommunication firms have turbocharged internet subscriptions and data consumption, which quadrupled both in 2017 and 2018 and helped bridge our digital divide. India's lower income states are growing faster than higher income ones in internet infrastructure and subscriptions. During the COVID-19 onslaught, when vast swaths of even traditional industries were forced to digitize, as the physical movement of people and goods became a challenge, Indian IT again rose to the challenge. Even as their workforce was scattered and did jobs remotely, the sector ensured that global economy kept moving and did not grind to a halt. Economies around the world were disrupted due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, these challenges provided an opportunity for enterprises to thrive by adopting to a new reality, becoming contactless and digital. Digitalization has taken a new meaning and it will continue to affect a growing number of sectors. During the COVID-19 period, when people thought that life and economy would nearly stop, India provided much needed support to the needy on one click of the button. Doctors used telemedicine to treat patients and internet reached out to the remotest corners for enabling education and to support work from home for the office goers.
We all know during COVID pandemic, teleconsultation or video consultation has saved millions of lives across India, even globally. By providing 5G telecom services will help health sector in many ways. Number one, by providing seamless video or teleconsultation to the patients who lives in the rural area. And we all know that 70% of our population of India resides in rural area and they are lacking primary and secondary care treatments. Number two, it will also help in providing tele-reporting for X-ray, CT, MRI to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. It will help in early diagnosis and early treatment of the patients.
India's digital vision is based on citizen-centric services, where transparency and accountability are ensured as it envisions a kind of digital transformation that allows everyone, whether in rural or urban areas, and irrespective of their economic or social status, to take ample benefits. However, to stay ahead in the race, we need to bring in changes in our approach to education and training by placing more emphasis on science, technology, engineering, maths, soft skills, resilience, skilling and reskilling, and upskilling of people in general.
भारत के युवाओं के लिए आज 5G बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी लेकर आया है। मुझे खुशी है कि विकसित भारत का संकल्प लेकर आगे बढ़ रहा हमारा देश दुनिया के अन्य देशों के साथ किस तरह कदम से कदम मिलाकर चल रहा है। ये भारत की बहुत बड़ी सफलता है। डिजिटल इंडिया अभियान की बहुत बड़ी सफलता है।
As India aspires to become a $5 trillion economy and beyond, the IT industry can play a key role in ensuring that the country is able to realize its dream of being an economic superpowerhouse. Well, viewers, that's all I could pack for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Namaskar.